Just a quick video initially about a thank you to everybody for the awesome response to this Cadillac's first drive I took on Monday of this week. First drive in 25 years. 99.9% of the comments were absolutely awesome, supportive, congratulatory, the kind of Cadillac family that we all know and appreciate. And when you're online, you have to expect haters, and I have my share. I don't know why, because how many people would take a four-door Cadillac that isn't exceptionally desirable, like a 59 Fleetwood, for example, or even an older Cadillac, but a mid-70s family sedan, a lot of folks wouldn't bother doing this kind of work to. But I love Cadillacs, and I like fixing them, and I like saving them. And people want to hate on me. Well, as I said, most times I ignore it. But three things happened that I want to quickly, very quickly mention, because I don't really want to focus on negative stuff. But when people are so way off base, I just have to correct it. And again, you know, the swearing is not required. The first guy heard the tires spinning on the ice and thought it was the transmission and was yelling at me, capitals, you know, on the font. I'm wrecking the transmission, there's no fluid in it, this and this. That's the sound of tires spinning on ice. It's not the transmission. I don't know where the guy lives, maybe Arizona, but when you're in Canada, that's what you get. You get tires spinning. And the transmission's been fully serviced, by the way. It's full up on fluid. New fluid, by the way, as well. Nothing's wrong with the transmission. And other guy yelled at me saying, "Don't put in the salt." Well, think about it. The tires are spinning like crazy. We had an ice storm. There's clearly no salt outside, right? So that's a completely muted point. It's asinine to even comment like that. And secondly, in the country here, they use sand, not salt. But the worst comment was some guy didn't believe it was the first drive. Number one, the car was not on a snowbank for 25 years. That's not what the video said. It's the first drive in 25 years. I got this car, as the videos document, by the way, and near the Quebec border, towed it to my shop, where there I did a full mechanical service. Everything's new on this car mechanically. Fluids, points, ignition components, running off a gas can, all this is documented. I got it running at my own shop. I went to drive it for the first time before Christmas. She blew a brake line. And another video shows it coming out here on a trailer to the welding shop. And when it was here being pushed in and out, he used this tractor over here to move the car. And it's a working shop. There's going to be tire tracks everywhere. The tire tracks are from other customers, his own car, my own truck coming and going. That's what the tire tracks are from. It's not from me driving the car. The first drive was taken on Monday. So it was the first time I could test the repaired transmission linkage I showed also on video, and the new brake system. And unfortunately, it's glare ice. I'm sorry, it had noise, but it's not a transmission. It was the first drive, and there's no salt out here. So I wanted to clarify that, because people were so far off base on that, it was ridiculous. But now we're going to raise this car up and show you the underside. All right, talk to you soon. All right, so my friend's not here to put on the hoist. I'm not going to touch his equipment. So I'll show it to you guys the old-fashioned way, what's been done in the car at the welding shop so far. The car is set outside for 25 years, right? Underneath the carport, so I kind of half-ass protected, half in the moisture and air. The rear frame rails are the only part of the car that needed welding. The rest of the car is exceptionally solid. So here's what he's done so far. That's where it meets the good frame. And he's redoing the frame where it's bad. And I hope, bear with me, I get underneath here, you can see the new brake lines up there. It goes to each wheel, of course, and the hard and soft lines are new as well. And all the lines are new, as I said, including the master cylinder. And he's working on the back of the car, getting the frame solid and ready so it can be a roadworthy car again. So either way, the plan is to get the welding done so the car can pass a safety inspection and get it driving more when it's licensed so I can give it a good run and get a longer test, because the first test drive on Monday, as you know, was just up and down the driveway here because it's not on the road yet. It's just running and driving and stopping. So this car will have brand new brakes. I mean, they're already done. No holes in the frame, no weakness of the body or floors. It will be a solid car, and it'll be obviously runs great, full tune-up. It's going to either have a brand new gas tank or a reconditioned one, depending which one I can find. So far, no luck in finding a new one. But either way, it's going to be a beautiful car when done. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for your support. And I'll see you guys all down the road.